and the Cleveland Browns.
Set to kick off.
Punter Mitch Wishnowsky ready to do the honors. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for Jordan James. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. And it's Carson Swessinger who got over there for the stop.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Now run, James. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
3rd and short, here's Purdy. Connection made to Shaheed. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They got 21 yards on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
There's a give inside to James. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Purdy to throw it. No yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. You see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And it is just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big deal between them and the first down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Purdy out of the gun on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it. Double coverage early, and that incompletion was just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
On to try the field goal, Harrison Butker. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Butker knocks it through. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a first inside the red zone. Running it after the penalty. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Running with James. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. On to try the field goal, Harrison Butker. It's just a 26-yarder down the middle. Butker knocks it through. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in drives ahead.
With how well they were eating up yards and first downs, you know that kicker want to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80, reload, reload.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that's a Browns first down.
That's good.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play.
6-yard line.
Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Come on, come on.
On the counter, Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Dose of the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 46-yard line.
To throw. Here's Sanders. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. We've got the 49ers in front. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They have it 3rd and 10. Throw here, 3rd down. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, it's out! And that's 49ers football.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up. Working quickly here.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Run now with James. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Going to the ground again on first. Oh, man, nothing's wrong again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's James running right. And he takes this up to around the 46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Get set.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He makes the catch. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down, Purdy to throw. Short pass is caught by his tight end. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Purdy looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he gets this very close to that first. It's going to be 3rd and short at the 35.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. So the pass on that long 52-yard field goal attempt, they're going for it. Purdy now on 4th down. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers grow their lead just before halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game. Butker on now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on.
They'll start this one out with Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Finds him over the middle. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Point again here. Sanders has him running the comeback. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They'll move the chain. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So the officials looked at it twice. The replay officials in New York agreed, and the call on the field's going to stand.
60 by 6.
On first down, here's Sanders. Headed out right. Caught for big yards on the right side. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ready up.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready. Let go.
Hall running between the tackles. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Gravity Lions. Ready.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready. Panther 6. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
3rd and short here. Sanders. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get their first points of this game just before halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touch. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Schmidt tacks on that extra point. And the Browns cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. Showing a little burst so far. And an excellent effort there. Sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Running back sent in motion left. Looking to throw. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Grant tempted in to pick it off. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
What you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
To the air on first down. Sanders. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Here we go. 70, Timberwolf. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Give to Hall on the draw. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's Sanders now. Gets him downfield on target to Metcalf. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Let's go. Bronco 80. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Sanders going to throw here on first. And the goal line. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take the lead right away in half number 2.
You got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary that he just made him pay.
And this is Schmidt for the extra point.
That is a sneaky little play here from the special teams unit. I know, you might be thinking, yeah, they lost the lead, but that block, you know what it does? It's kind of like life. We have energy givers and energy takers. And that one just gave a little energy back to the team, even though they're down, and now got to fight back.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Purdy to throw. To his back it goes, Jordan James. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
First down, 49ers.
Play action now. Purdy. Flushed out of the pocket. Is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be 2nd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy. Going deep here for the end zone. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers grab the lead on their first series of the half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Come on. Set. Viking 18. Cowboys 19. Lions.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Caught, nice gain left side. At the 20. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns push their lead to 3.
49ers 17. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. Carry here for James. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Get set. 53. 18.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. He's got a man left. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 from the 43. They run. It's James. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. It was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end.
Okay, a 2-yard run on first down. I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Get set. 18. Watch out.
This is James. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 10 yards. And it's third down.
On third down, Purdy. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
First down throw by Purdy. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Finds his fullback. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, do you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. Do you have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. And you're going to be just fine.
All right, here we go. Second down. From the gun is Purdy. He will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a lead just before the end of the third. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. This our last play of the quarter.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
They start to drive the ball. That's the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Browns football. They're down but not out on the scoreboard. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Ready? Bronco 80.
Now Sanders. Complete over the middle. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a fourth-quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first, but you just look at the game circumstances. Puts them in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Is to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns push their lead to 3. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. San Francisco to the line. He's 1st and 10.
Get set. Up.
Running this with James. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Give it to him again. And he cuts it back right. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And that gives the 49ers the first.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Give left side to James. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Now run, James. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
On first down, they'll run. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's a give inside to James. He has room past the 25. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They gain 11 on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Browns 27. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. He dodged the tackle. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll go right side. It's on the turf. Ball's out. He lost it. And the 49ers get to it.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down.
Now, hang on. They want to take another look at this play. And a very important call coming up late in this game.
Okay, ready?
After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down.
Ready? Moving. Ready?
Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
Oh, does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Setting up, second and goal.
Let's go. Viking 18.
It's Hall again. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on first down, they go right back to the ground and score just one play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that first down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of clap. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns push their lead to 3.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. And that kick goes out of bounds. They're going to get great field position out of this. Well, gotta imagine he's going to be headed to the kicking net after that one, right, partner? Work on how he's striking that football. That was a considerable miscue right there. He'll look to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26.
Watch out.
Setting up to pass. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down. Well, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the fourth quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. So the flag is declined, and now, Brock,